Hey y'all, good morning. I know I look like a bozo a little bit. Well, a lot. I don't got no makeup on, and I'm not really. Oh, lashes or nothing. But I'm headed to Home Depot, and then I'm headed to one of my properties, one of my manifestations. I cannot get this camera. I'm trying to get this camera together because I look crazy, right? To basically do a check-in, right? So I'll do it like that. So y'all know I'm not ugly anyway. I just got the morning face. But I just wanted to come in here and do a Tinder message because yesterday, and I'm using it as a lesson, and I don't know why I'm not more upset, because I should be more upset, because right now I'm in the process of like expanding my business. So I gotta, every coin, every dime, I gotta save. You get what I'm saying? So I should be more mad, but I'm not. So last night I decided to take myself on a self-care date. I decided to, because I used to do it more often when I wasn't saving up, but now that I'm like saving and stuff, I don't do it as much as I should. So I decided to take myself on a self-care date. I went to this place called Philly Happy DUI in Philly, where you can make phone cases and like all types of like cool little knickknacks and stuff like that. And then I decided to go get sushi, and then a sushi drink, and then I wanted dessert because the restaurant really didn't have dessert. So it's this place I like called Matcha Panda. I love matcha, so I decided to go to Matcha Panda. So I goes to Matcha Panda. So if you know anything about Philly, the parking situation in Philly is crazy. Like, you can't just park anywhere in Philly. Like, you just can't. It's not good. By the way, y'all, reading is also going to be uploaded. I don't know why it was taking so long to upload last night, but I'm uploading right now. So hopefully by the time I get to my destination, y'all have it. So anywho, so the parking situation is crazy. So I have parked, I paid my meter and stuff like that. I'm like, even though it's after 5 o'clock, I'm not even gonna play with it, because I don't really know how Philly laws work. You get what I'm saying? Because after 5, even if it's a parking meter in Delaware, they can't give you a ticket because it's after 5. But I didn't know about that up there, so I paid the meter or whatever when I went into the restaurant and Happy DUI. Right? So I comes out, and I still got a little bit of time on my meter, or I could just put a couple more dollars on my meter, whatever, and walk down the street to go to Panda. So I'm like, maybe I should just walk, because I already have a good parking spot. It's already hard to get a good parking spot. If I drive down there, I may not find a parking spot. So I'm like, all right, maybe I should do that. So my mind said walk. My intuition, in my head, my spirit guides, my ancestors said walk. I know they told me walk, because they said it more than one time. They said, you should just walk. You should just walk. I'm like, man, I'm not walking down there. It's too far to walk. It's too far to walk. I'm like, I'm not walking down there. I'm going to just drive, because I'm being lazy. I don't want to walk. It's raining a little bit. But really, it's like 2 blocks, so I could have just walked. I drive. So I'm driving down there. I'm like so euphoric and stuff like that, because I'm having a great old time. My inner child is woken up, because, I'm eating foods I like. I'm doing, I'm basically catering to my inner child at that point. So I'm not thinking about being logical and paying attention to my surroundings. So I get down there. It's mad parking. I'm like, yeah, it's really not that many parking. So what I see other people doing, instead of paying a meter, I see them pulling up, parking, and turning their flashes on and running the store. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go get a matcha shake, so I could probably do the same thing. So I pulls into this parking spot. Didn't really read the sign too much, because I'm thinking like, oh, it's just an open parking spot. I'm just going to be here for 5 minutes. I'm just going to grab a matcha. I grab my matcha. I'm happy as hell. I get in the car. I'm taking pictures of my matcha, because they got a little matcha bear on it and stuff like that. It's so cute. I look to the side of my window. It's a violation. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe I just did not pay the meter. So, okay, it's $50. I'm not worried about $50. I'm abundant. It's lit right now. You get what I'm saying? My magic is working. My spells is going crazy. My blessings is coming in. My prayers is being answered. It's lit. So I'm not worried about $50. Right? Girl, I opened that fucking ticket. That shit said $301. I said $301 for what? So then I keep reading the ticket. It says handicap parking. I'm like, handicap parking? So I look at the sign. I'm like, oh my God. I done pulled into this motherfucking parking spot and did not look to see that it was a handy. And I rarely ever do that. I rarely ever, because my mom, for those who don't know, my mom is actually handicapped. So I'm very like, thoughtful when it comes to those things, because my mom grew up like disabled and stuff like that. So when it comes to disabled people and our rights and stuff like that, I grew up around it, so I understand it. So I don't really park. It may be maybe once a year that I might park into a handicap parking spot, maybe, but really not at all. You get what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it like, oh my God, I gotta pay $300 because I went in the store for fucking 8 minutes. I got the ticket at the ticket said 8:38. I got back in my car, it was 8:46. Bro, I wasn't even there a good 10 minutes and them niggas gave me a ticket for $300, right? But at first I was mad at myself. I was like, you supposed to be saving right now. We gotta pay off this business debt so we can get a bigger building. You doing too much. That's $300. I could have went to that shit, right? And I start like being real mad at myself and like hitting myself and like not really hit but I just start really mad, like, yo, you dumb, like, you're making dumb mistakes. You should have seen it. But I'm fake mad because my higher self is like, bitch, you're mad, but you made the mistake and we told you not to make the mistake. We told you to walk and you decided not to listen to intuition and to do what you wanted to do instead, and now you in this position. So I say all that to say that if I would have, I don't know what it is. Like sometimes, even though my intuition is always, well, I'm not gonna say I don't know everything. I'm not saying I'm God, but my intuition has never really steered me wrong. Right? Never steered me wrong. But for some reason, I sat there and I chose not to listen to my intuition when they told me more than one time to walk, stay in my parking spot and to walk. And I would not have that ticket right now. Luckily, I have the money to pay the ticket. Luckily, you know what I'm saying? Luckily, last month was a very good month, so I have a couple dollars. Yes, do I not want to pay $300? Of course, I don't want to pay $300 to the fucking city of Philadelphia, because they not going to do shit with it anyway, because all the streets are still fucked up and they still dirty, so I don't know where the money is going. Right? But I say all that to say is, if I would have listened to my intuition, I would not have been in the situation I am now. So trust your intuition. Your intuition is there to help. Your intuition is to guide you. Do not go against it using your logical mind, because my 3D body was saying, oh, you want to be lazy? Oh, it's raining. You don't want to walk. You know, it's water. Like, just be convenient. But my higher self already knew it was going to happen, and I decided not to listen to my higher self because I was so worried about logical things, like not wanting to walk into the rain, not want to walk in the rain because I'm gonna get a little wet, not want to walk in the rain because it's a little far. You get what I'm saying? Listen to your intuition. So my message today is to intuition, because honestly, the old me would have been so mad and so upset. But like, now that I'm more grounded and logical, it's my fault. First of all, it's karma, because that's not my parking spot anyway. That's for people who are disabled. That's for people who need, that's for people who need that's where people, I should do this angle the whole time. That's where people who need to be closer to their destination so they can get in, because they are disabled, have a disadvantage at life. So I shouldn't have parked there anyway. And secondly, this is a lesson to make me pay attention to my intuition. Because if it was a $50 ticket, I probably wouldn't have paid attention, and I probably wouldn't have did it again, because I got $50. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm not paying attention to $50. You get what I'm saying? But now that it's $300, now I know. Make sure you pay attention and make sure you listen to your intuition. So when we tell your ass not to do something, then do not do it. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say that. Make sure y'all listen to your intuition. This is a channel message. I don't know who is supposed to hear. If your intuition is telling your ass not to do something, don't do it. Do not try to go against the grain thinking like, oh, it's my anxiety. No, bitch, it's not your anxiety. You are a spiritual person. You're a spiritual being. We're on a spiritual rock. Listen to your fucking intuition. If it's not telling you to go like hurt somebody or something like that, it's your intuition. Okay? But yeah, that's just crazy. I don't know why I'm not more upset. Like, I'm surprised at myself that I'm not more upset. But I guess I reached a different level that I know is going to be okay. Like, I just intuitively know. Like, yeah, it's a mishap. Yeah, it's another, like, it's a little hurdle. Yeah, it's a little setback or whatever. But at the end of the day, it already happened. What can I do about it? I got to move forward. Money on energy is going to come right back. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys later. That was my little next reading. Actually, just uploaded, so I'm going to try to see if I can get the hashtags and stuff up so you guys can get it at least in the next hour. I can make it go public. But yeah, guys, bye.